items tonight. I think we have 19 items to pack. So what's up? Cheers to it. Cheers to it. Check this out. I sold this thing. It's pretty nasty, but it is what it is. Someone bought it. So I don't know exactly what it is. It's like a horn or a hoof to like a cow or a horse. I don't know. I don't know. But I think on YouTube and Facebook, I should be more clear and you should be able to hear me better. So that's what I'm hoping for. Let me know. What's up, Thrifting Tree? How's it going? Tonight we're gonna go over. We're just gonna pack some stuff. If you guys have any questions, let me know. I don't know if I'll be live tomorrow night, but Thursday at 9 p.m. Kway and I will be live on YouTube and Facebook, just to let you guys know. So welcome on in. Welcome on in. If you're on Facebook and YouTube, give me a thumbs up. Let me know how I look. Let me know how I look. No, for real though. I think I changed my quality of my camera and my mic. Let me know if it sounds or looks better. So I'll tell you what we sold, and then we'll go with that. So hope everyone had a good selling day. The first item that I sold was this Harley Davidson, the Windy City. Have you guys been to Chicago with the bean? See the big bean? So that bean wasn't there when I was younger. That bean is a newer addition. So the bean is a newer addition to Chicago. So that is Harley Davidson with the bean. I think this is vintage-ish. I believe it's vintage-ish. No, it's not. 2015 Harley Davidson. So that's it. That is it. We're going to put that packet away and ship it out. So how's everyone doing tonight, by the way? Everyone doing all right? Looks like Tiki-Taki's lagging or something. So lagging or something. There we go. We're getting some people in there. All right. So there we go. This is going out to Tim. Make sure it's going to the right person. And it is going the right method, everything, all that stuff. That sold. I bought that for $4.99 and it sold for $23.88. So if you're watching this later, my average cost of goods is $4.99, about $5 for all my items that I buy from the Goodwill, which is probably 98% of everything I buy is from Goodwill. So that was $5 into $23.88. This next one is an auto posture sale. An auto posture sale. It's kind of like an olive green North Face. To be honest, I feel like North Face has kind of gotten better actually over time. So it was really good for a while, and then it kind of went downhill, maybe like 18, 19, 20, and then it's kind of coming back up again. So this is an olive green men's. What size is it? 2XL, just a crew neck sweatshirt. Nothing special about it. Auto posture sale, $21.74. $21.74 is what this sold for. So pretty good sale on that, and that's going out ground. It's going out ground. Let me see. All right. TikTok, we might have to restart the Tiki-Takis. I don't know what's going on in there. We're going to restart y'all. We're going to restart you all. Oh, I'm so sleepy. What's up, Sean? There we go. Country Girl, there we go. It was delayed or something. It's like delayed. But anyways, this North Face, speaking of sleepy, I got a grumpy emblem golf polo. And I'm going to Disney next week. So I'm in all the Disneys. I'm in all the Disneys right now. The North Face, again, Joey. It's going to Joey, $21.74 auto posture sale because they don't list anything with 74 cents. So that was probably like $22.99. For sure it was $22.99. And they bought it they got that little 5% offer. And that's how it went. I just want to say hi before I head. Bed, what's up? Sean, hi. Don't let the bed bugs bite. Sleep tight. Any chairs today? Felix, that chair is gone, by the way, my guy. That chair is gone. What's up? Hi, May in the house. What's up? Hi, May. What's up, Jamie? Jamie, how do I look over there? I feel like I switched some stuff around on YouTube and Facebook. I feel like I should be more clear, and I feel like you should hear me better. If not, just give me a thumbs down or a thumbs up. I don't know. Tomorrow or Thursday at 9 p.m. I'm going to be going live on YouTube and Facebook with Kway again. It's going to be our vlog sesh. Felix, I did not buy a chair today, but I did buy a chair a couple days ago, and I put it in my new short. and I didn't buy it to sell. I bought it to keep. Here's another auto posture sale. So auto posture has been coming through. I don't know. Thanks, Shelby. I don't know if auto posture has been like, I don't know if just part of the day it sends stuff out, because there was a random part of the day where I was just getting hit with buy, or sell, sell, sell. Like things just kept selling. I don't know if she just sent out a whole bunch of stuff at the same time or what, but these are Prana women's pants. They have the little button snap. So they're almost like, you can call them convertible because they come up. But anyways, they have that button snap. Prana, any pants or shorts that are nylon or polyester, men's or women's, always tend to do well for me. 28.21. And that's going out flat rate envelope. Auto posture is having an issue with Poshmark AI. Got you. So I only sell on eBay, so I'm not sure about Poshmark, but I swear today it was like someone just like opened the gates to my eBay store and it was like sale, 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 sale. I don't know. I went to Goodwill today. Timothy, what's up, Tim? I went to Goodwill today. While I was standing there, the lady brought out 58 Funko Pops. Where do you live? 4 different, but multiples of the same one. The set sell for $115, $85, $65, and $40. They were priced at $5.99. Asked if I bought, they could do $4.50, and they said yes. So you even talked them down from that? I would have just been buying like, okay, $5.99. So you bought all those pump, what are they called again? Funko Pops for $4.50. And they said yes. The fees will make roughly $1,800, and your cost was $261. No sales tax. Use my permit. Dang, dude. So basically, Timothy over on Facebook bought a whole bunch of Funko Pops. Your Goodwill is awesome, because our Goodwill, they don't put those out. They put those out on shopgoodwill.com. So that's awesome. They put them out, and he said, can I get a better deal if I buy all of them? And they said yes. Something our Goodwill here in Indianapolis also doesn't do is bargain or barter with you or whatever. The price is set. It is what it is. So that is awesome. Salvation Army does here, though. Everything is working great. Good to hear. So this is going out in a flat rate envelope. So not padded, just a flat rate envelope. They're obviously flat. They need to come by a store. I need these clothes gone. Wait till you talk to Goodwill down price. No, you cannot talk Goodwill's down. Sean, I know you live in the Indy area where I live. You cannot talk them down in price at all. So prices are set. You cannot talk them down. I've been doing it for 8 years. There's nothing you can do. But you can, Timothy, where do you live? Another auto posture sale. Thanks for coming in, guys. Appreciate you guys coming in. If you're new here, I'm a full-time reseller. I go over what I sold almost nightly. Tonight we're packing up 19 items. I pretty much tell you everything that I'm selling, exactly how much I sold it for. For everything I sell, buyer pays shipping, and my cost of goods average is $5. So just put that in the equation. And also, eBay takes 13%. This is a Polaris, like Polaris four-wheelers or Polaris snowmobiles. They used to make jet skis, but not anymore. Just a Nike polo shirt, Polaris. Again, Auto Posture, I felt like she just sent out all the offers at a certain time. Everyone bought. This is 1955. How many different stores do you go to? Julie, I will hit maybe like if it's a full day of thrifting for me, which means like I start thrifting at night, like the first store opens at 9, I'll hit like 11 thrift stores that day. Because all my thrift stores, I get like a handful at each. Maybe I'm lucky I get a bag full. Sometimes I get nothing. So I have to hit multiples. So about 11 a day. I can be home by like 4 doing that. But lately I've been just listing. So I have a ton of stuff to list that are fall and winter. So all I've been doing lately is listing. Last week and this week. Next week I'll be out of town. So I will take a ton of pictures on my phone this week. So next week I will continue to work while I'm out of town. So when I'm in the hotel room or if I'm in an airport or whatever, I can sit on my phone, list 5, 10, 15 things a day. Easy, no problem. So what's the surf method on Polo Ralph Lauren? I got you, Jamie. Thanks for always coming in, by the way. Yeah, surfs. What's up, crazy? All right, so I'll show you right now. Actually, I organized some stuff. You guys always like my chaos, right? There you go. If something sells like that, that's what I go for. These are all These are all my plaid shirts. These aren't Polo Ralph Lauren. Those are in the other room. But what happens is I have so many Polo Ralph Lauren shirts. Let's pretend these are all Polo Ralph Lauren, which I have that many. What I do is lay it on the flat ground, take pictures of it. It takes me about 30 seconds to take pictures. A front, a good shot of the pony. I take measurements in the pictures, and that's about it. So 5 pictures total. So 5 pictures total per unit. 5 pictures, 30 seconds, and then I go into my phone, sell similar, because I have a whole bunch of those listed, and I can list that in 30 seconds too. So all I have to do is plug in the photos, change the size, change the color, list, because the description's the same, because it's just my my procedures and all that stuff, and then also the item specifics is just the color and the size. So I can list a Polo Ralph Lauren shirt in 1 minute if it's in front of me. So what's up, Trisha? Just leaving late night at Ross. Dang, Derby City Thrift, do you get anything? I've been wanting to go to Ross and stuff today, but I've been holding myself back because I have to list. Also, would you wait to list summer items until the season comes again? Jamie, if you have nothing to list, I would list whatever you have. So I tell people it took me about 3 or 4 years to become a seasonal seller. Which means I sold everything I had. But after about 3 or 4 years, I got enough inventory that I could put it to the side and sell just what's on season, what's on trend in that season. And then I could pull the other stuff and vice versa like I do now. So that is what I would do. I would list stuff year round if that's what you have. This shirt right here, guys. How much do you think this thing sold for? What's up, Daisy? Highway Diamonds. Have you tried selling on Macari or Depop or Poshmark? So I have Poshmark, but I have not tried selling on it. I'm just on eBay. I would need a cross lister, and I list a ton of stuff and sell a ton of stuff on eBay right now. If I were to hire someone, I'd do Poshmark as well. So, but right now I'm just doing eBay. I've been doing it I've had a store since 2001, to be honest. But how much do you think this Oxford shirt sold for? I don't know how to pronounce it, but I am going to show you it so you can know what that is. So again, it's tough up there to see. I'm going to get you guys a better view because you're going to need to see that one. So there you go. Right there. Right there. All right. How much do you think that sold for? It's just a button-up Oxford shirt. Button-up Oxford shirt made in Italy. Nothing special about it. Yeah, I found my first Lululemon men's shorts yesterday at Tennessee Goodwill. Congratulations. I hope those sell well for you. They're men's. Men's sell better than women's, in my opinion. Polo Ralph Lauren, I can't sell mine. I don't know why. Sean, you got to get those pictures straight. I saw the pictures. Got to get better pictures. Go look at K-Way's pictures. Look at my pictures. Make them look identical. So it does look Italian. It is Italian. Hey there, handsome. Hey, bearded. What's up? So this shirt right here sold for, I actually took an offer for $80. A button-up shirt. I had no idea this brand. Neither did anyone else, or else they would have picked it up. So this sold as much as a Burberry or anything else. $80. Best offer on that. I'll take that all day long. Bearded, thanks for all the love and gifts. I appreciate it. I need to refuel my tank so I can send stuff to other people too. So $80 for that shirt. I don't know how to pronounce it. If you want to know exactly what it is, you can go to my store and look up my sold listings. Hey, do you promote your items on eBay? Do you find it beneficial for the extra percent they pay? Yeah, so promoted listings, anything that's a saturated market, let's say Under Armour or Nike or BKE jeans or anything that's super saturated, Polo Ralph Lauren, I like to promote my items at about 4%. If it's not a saturated market like Dixon Polos, CC Filson, anything that's in high demand, I don't need to do promotions. And I also have Autoposher. So Autoposher sends out those 5% offers to anyone interested in my items. But I will say, for you guys who don't know, Kaylee and I talked about it last week on our vlog, that it only takes your promotion, it only charges you that 4% if someone finds it through the promotion. If someone types in Under Armour large green stripes and yours pops up and they buy it naturally, organically, you don't get charged that 4%. You only get charged that 4% if they're on Facebook and they see a pop-up for what they've talked about or thought about, because Facebook's crazy like that, they can purchase it off there. That's promoted. It's like a little sale. Is my lighting that's the problem? I'm not sure, Sean. You gotta look it up, man. What about Chaps or George? Bearded? I will never put either one of those in any show that I do. By the way, everybody, thanks for being in here. Bearded Thrifter is in the chat right here. If you want, click on his name, follow him. This Friday night, we are doing a Whatnot Whatnot show out of a hotel room with 70-something pieces of clothing, all of them starting at $1, a lot of them being sudden death. Tons of giveaways, including a $100 gift card to Amazon, all sorts of stuff. So go bookmark the show, Bearded Thrifter. I told him we'd get 300. I don't think anyone's ever had 300 bookmarks on the show before, but we're about to. Rock Revival shirt, big hit on the back. I thought this would go for more money, but I looked up comps and it didn't. So what I do, I went in, I based it off of comps. So I thought this would be like a $40, $50 shirt. It wasn't. It was only a $22.76 Auto Posture sale. I told you Auto Posture came in today and was like, I'm selling all your stuff today. Yeah, that is you. Fun, I know. And I'm going to be the MC of the show. And I can't wait to give. He gives me such a hard time for everything. I cannot wait to get rid of all his stuff. I'm going to sudden death everything at 3 seconds. Sudden death everything at 3 seconds. So get in there and get ready. You can actually pre-bid right now. I noticed that. I went there. I made sure we had all the stuff because he tried to put some Chicos in there. I said, I'm not selling Chicos. I'm not going to go in there and sell Chicos. Is my lighting, that's a problem? Is there anything else wrong with them? Sean, you just got to look at the pictures and make sure they look like pictures. Like, look at the Polo Ralph Lauren's that I've sold on my store. Look at K-Waves. Look at other stores' pictures. You'll just have to look at other people's and do what they do. If yours aren't selling, go to sold listings on my store and see what my pictures look like, my descriptions, everything, and then just copy straight off how I do it. We are close. It gives the hotel vibes. I know. What's wrong with Chico's? Don't look at mine. Hey, what's wrong with Chico's, guy? Do you want to buy some Chico's from me? I'll sell you some Chico's. No, Bearded, never. I will sell this. Bearded and I actually did thrift this together. So here's this right here. How much do you think this sold for? So this is some sort of foot, hoof, horn, something of an oxen or bull or I don't know what it is. How much do you think that sold for? Hey, yeah, I do. What do you guys think this thing sold for? It's crazy. I don't know if this is a glass or a holder or what it is. It's not signed on the bottom, but it's some sort of something. And I'm going to ship it. I did it at auction. Hey, I remember that. I know you do. I know you do. How much do you think it sold for? 99 cents. Alex, did you look at my store or did you buy it? Shelby, it did not sell for $45. It sold for, no, not 120. It legit sold for 99 cents. So you know how I always put my videos together? Like, I started the auction at 99 cents. Guess what? Someone bought it for 99 cents. $1. Jamie, you got it. Did you actually buy this? Some people, when I posted this online, said, how much do you want for it? And I said, I'm putting it at auction. I should have just sold it to them. But the thing is, that's fun to me. Like, that's my whatnot. Like, I enjoy buying something for $1.99. It's unique. I don't know how much it'd go for. There's not one just like it. Throw it up for 99 cents. I only put $1.99 into it. Sell it. So that's it. And I'm using a free box from Amazon and free bubble wrap. So how about that? All right, I'm headed to bed. See you, man. See you, Sean. Yeah, 99 cents. So I'll make a video on that one too. It doesn't always have to be like, I sold this for 145. I started at 99 cents. I'll be honest. That's what we're about over here, honesty. And that's the surf's way. That is a surf's way. I don't care. That's called rolling the dice. Rolling the dice. So, all right, Mary, I see your question up there. Albert, that's going to you. Always like covering the old labels. Oh, oh, oh. It's not breakable or anything. Don't worry about that. If you bought it, it's only $1 anyways. All right. Whoops. Mary, I have been thinking about getting a thermal printer. Oh my gosh, you have to. Does the one in your link tree run off your phone? I do everything from my phone. Mary, I do everything from my phone too. I'm not for sure on the one in my link tree. The one I put in my link tree is the one that is the most affordable, that has the best reviews, especially if you're just getting into it. I think it's a really good one to get if you're just getting into it and it's affordable. I think you shouldn't have a problem for years with it. The one I have is a Dymo 4XL. They don't make it anymore. I don't know if it runs off my phone. The only thing I don't do on my phone is shipping. I do all my shipping from my computer because I do some shipping discounts for combined selling and things like that. Please stop with the hand gestures. But this is how I do it, Bearded. This is how I do whatnots. So when I'm doing your show, that's what I have to do. I can't help it. All right, J. Crew, and again, another auto pusher. No, it's not. No, it's not. No, it's not. $28.99. $28.99. I coined your auction method, the lotto ticket. Exactly, Luke. I mean, if you're buying something for $1.99 and you're not for sure how much it'll go for, whatever. I'd rather buy that lottery ticket. I still got a buck out of it, right? So I still got a buck out of it. But most of the time, I don't do auctions. You guys know that. I have this pair of Jinkos right here up for auction, and they're like $67, and I paid $3.99. So I'm not scared about that. Let's see. But yeah, Mary, you should definitely get a thermal printer. The one on my link tree is fine. Get any one you want. Go to YouTube and look up best thermal printer with a cell phone for Bluetooth, affordability or whatever. That's what I would do. That's what I always do. But got to get a thermal printer. I'm telling you, it's the best investment I've made in my business monetarily. So here is identical to the one I sold the other day on live. I told you we wrapped it up together. It's a J. Crew. This is called like a shawl neck, I think. But J. Crew, I don't buy a ton of J. Crew. Just a J. Crew men's cotton cardigan. It's got the buttons. So if it were wool, this would probably have sold for $50, maybe $60. Instead, it sold for $28.99. So $28.99, I'm going to put it in a bag, then put it in this box. I did that too. I have no idea on something to auction that way to go. Yeah. So I only do, because everyone sees my videos, and I don't only do auctions. I only do auctions on unique items that have either like that unique, I just want to throw it out there, see what happens, or unique items that have a really high demand. So Jinko jeans, Kuji sweaters, anything like that. If I'm paying $3 or $5, let it go at auction. And to be honest, if you guys have ever been to an auction, they're exhilarating. Like, they're fun. And holding your own auction is just as fun. Just seeing like the last few minutes, the last few days, how high it goes, whatever. It's so cool. What's up, Matt? Over on Facebook. Thanks for coming over. Sorry, earmuffs. But yeah, that sold for $28.99. And it's going to Gil. Let's see. I have those Jinkos. No, the Jinkos have not ended. The Jinkos have not ended. And I used to do, the ID PRT is great so far. Yep. So Bearded loves the ID PRT. I'm not sure if it's a Bluetooth though, Bearded. I'm not sure. But yeah, those Jinkos, they end in a few days. Usually what happens is the last like hour or less, people hit it. When I used to sell antiques, it was literally the last minute. It'd be like bam, 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 bam. Some things would go for like 200 to 1,000 in the last like 30 seconds. It was so much fun. Oh yeah, you appreciate Mary. I'll share whatever you like, anything you like. Ask any questions. I just bought a Nelco printer last week. Wireless, working great for my phone. Reasonably cost. There you go. Olivia says she bought a Nelco printer. Where'd you buy that, Olivia? And it works great. And it's Bluetooth. Here we're coming in for some more. The dice rolling gesture. I got you with the gestures. We're rolling dice. That's not what we're doing. You've got a sick mind, Bearded. Sick mind. I don't want to stay in a hotel with someone with a sick mind. All right, here's soccer. Anytime you see this USA right here, that is USA soccer. That is usually a pickup. If it's a jersey, a shirt, a jacket like this, anything USA soccer, there's a following with USA soccer. Even though it's not on TV very much or anything, there's a following. So I listed this. It sold in a day. It sold for $28.49. Again, buyer pays shipping, and it was an auto posture sale. And this is actually going out ground because it's not very heavy. So it's going out ground. Are you and Bearded dressing up like Swift and Kelsey during the whatnot? That would be a good idea. I'll be Travis Kelsey, obviously, and he could be Taylor Swift. I think that would be a good idea. Amazon. All right, Amazon for that thermal printer. So, Mary, there's another option for you. Like I would say, the one I have in my late tree is very popular, but if you want a specific something, what I always do is go to YouTube and just type like, what's the best printer in 2003 thermal printer that's affordable? And just like, look at the 5 best. So that's always what I do. Or I read. I read something about it. So again, $28. Pretty good day and a half of sales, by the way, guys. Pretty good day and a half. Let's see. Avi, duh. Been using the Jaden's printer Amazon for about a year. Prints clearly right off the mobile app. There you go. So Jaden's printer, Jadens. I'm going to type that over here in the chat. Jaden's printer, and you can print right from your phone. So that works too. It's funny because I really do everything from my phone. But why don't I do this for my phone? I don't know, because I've had this Dymo 4XL and I love it. And so I'm just going to keep using it. And I like being at my computer. You're welcome, Mary. No problem. So here's a North Face super kind of unique print. It's almost like, I guess it's a camo. I guess it's a camo on top. And then the back is not just gray. But the big seller on it was a 3XL. You really don't see too many 3XL North Face jackets. You really don't. You really don't. You really, really don't see many North Face 3XL jackets. So again, this is going out in a free shoebox from the Postal Service. As long as you're shipping it priority, you can ship it in that. It works. I use a Rolo. Okay, so that's what I've heard a lot of people, like at least old school people like myself, Dymo, Rolo, those were kind of the ones out. I think when I bought my Dymo, it was like $350. It hurt. It hurt when I bought it. But boy, going from printing stuff off of my computer and writing down my address on all the boxes and going to the post office, this is like 8 years ago. Oh my gosh. When I got that, it was like a lifesaver. It literally saved me an hour a day of my time. So there you go. That sold for $44.99. $44.99. By the way, I'm a 3-inch dude as far as tapes. Don't look at me the wrong way. 3-inch tape. Again, I love 3-inch tape. I always talk about it. One swipe, you're good. And that's what I use. It's in my bio. It's in my link in my link tree too. But I love the 3-inch tape. Good day, mate. From a land down under. What's up, Australia? Australia, it's probably, man, what time is it in Australia? 6 a.m., something like that? Maybe? Yeah, it's probably about 6 a.m., maybe 7. Here is a Wrangler Pearl Snap Red. I think it's vintage. I put it in as vintage. Made in USA. We're going to say it's vintage. So Wrangler Pearl Snap. It's got the red snaps. To be honest, it's really not that attractive looking. From back here, you can see it well on YouTube and Facebook. Up close, it's kind of fading out. But it's really not that attractive. I've actually had it for a while. It sold for $19.99. So I'm happy. That's probably an auto posture delist and relist because I've had this from a year. Hello from Canada. Do you ship to Canada for Whatnot sales? So Nicole, I don't personally run Whatnot, but I am going to be running Bearded Thrifters Whatnot this coming Friday. I'm going to be emceeing it and having a blast. I don't know if it ships to Canada. I don't know if Bearded is still in here. So, 212 bookmarks on Bearded Show. Guys, I'm telling you, if it can get to 300, I'm going to give away a whole box of women's clothing to a random person. Whole box, like Lululemon, Athleta, all that. I'm going to give a whole box, like 15 pieces to someone if we get to 300. Ain't no one had 300 yet. Nobody. So, all right. That sold for $19.99. Just after 12 p.m. Oh, it's just after 12 p.m.? Really? Got you. Howdy, sir. Just wondering if you mess with trench coats at all. Yes. So, critical. Notify. Yes, I do sell trench coats. So like the Burberry trench coats, I've sold a few of those. Obviously, you don't come across those very often, but like the pea coat trench coats, the ones that are long and they're wool or a cashmere wool blend, those are what I look for. So those long pea coats that have a cashmere wool blend, usually in black or dark blue. The beige like camel hair, those just don't do well anymore. Those were like hot in the late 90s, that beige camel hair trench coat that's wool. Unless it's like a Burberry one, they don't do as well. But yeah, I do. They're only $9.99 where I live, so I can usually sell those for 50 easy. So, uh, you and Kway are live. Oh my gosh, that guy, Ted Baker. Speaking of that guy, this guy, Ted Baker, I do not buy him anymore. So unless it's like something substantial that I can get for cheap, but these polo shirts, they sit too long. I still got $16.49 for it, which isn't bad. I made a $10 profit, but I sat on this for probably 6 months. That's too long for me. I don't want you. You're welcome, Critical. How can you tell if it's vintage or not? So with that Wrangler shirt, the tag is made in the USA, and most clothing is not made in the USA anymore. For example, here is a pair of Levi's orange tab. So almost all Levi's are not made in the USA, just a couple like the cone oak denim. And so you're not going to see any tag around here, but you will see a tag way down on the pant seam down here. And it's going to have an older tag, and it's going to say made in the USA. So it's going to say made in the USA. I don't know if you can see that up there. It's a little blurry, but that's a usual telltale sign that it's vintage. Vintage is only 20 years old, guys. So anything 2003 and prior is vintage. Yeah, I'm almost an antique. Isn't that crazy? No, I don't know what an antique is, but I'm definitely vintage. So let's see. Ermy, got you. Hi, sir. Am I visible? Yeah, Joseph, what's up, dude? 9 p.m. from the Philippines. Dang, from the Philippines. That's cool. I want to go to the Philippines. I put this on the wrong one. So I don't know where. It must be a later order one that someone paid later. You know, on eBay, sometimes people pay later and then the shipping is like way down the line. That's what happened with that one. All right, so that one's off. That's that Ted Baker that sold for $16.49. Now we'll go to those Levi's. So vintage Levi's orange tab. People always ask me, what Levi's do I pick up? Vintage, the orange tab right here. I like anything orange tab. That shows me they're vintage right away. I don't even have to look at the tag on the inside. And there always seem to be a 38 waist. Always. They always seem to be a 38 waist. I don't know why. But anyways, those sold for $21.84 auto posture sale. Could have got more out of these, but the size hurt me. 38 by 30 is not the best size. Not the best size. These are going padded flat rate. I said all my jeans are padded flat rate. My senior year of high school is now vintage, I guess. Your senior year is vintage. I mean, my senior year was 2004, so I got one more year left in me. One more year. I have a 1993 Bulls starter jacket that I need to list. Tina, list that thing now. It's perfect, especially with Chicago, those cold days coming up. Don't look at sold comps on that either, because you're looking at June and July and September. In August. Don't look at sold comps. You're going to be looking at old comps. I'd be looking at what's for sale now and price it around those items, because the sold comps, jackets don't sell for as much in the summertime, obviously. Yeah, so I found 517 orange tab Levi's Talon jeans. Autumn, I never even heard of 517 orange tab. I have, they're upstairs. I found I put it on my Instagram, a pair of Levi's Prospector orange tag. I've never seen that. Levi's makes so many different types of things. I can't even keep up with it. Here's a brand hopefully you guys know about. You might not know about, actually. It reminds me a lot of Carbon and Cobalt. In fact, often when I find often when I find this brand, I'll find carbon to cobalt with it. So when I find this brand, which isn't very often, I'll also find carbon to cobalt. It looks a lot like carbon to cobalt. It's called 34 or 32 bar blues. 32 bar blues. It looks and feels a lot like a carbon and cobalt shirt, and guess what? It sells a lot like one too. $22.99 for this one. What's up? Flipping by Tanya. I am older than mold and younger than mud. Beyond vintage. Mary, you don't have to age yourself. What's up, Buried? Buried treasures in the house. You don't have. No one's asking you to age yourself. Age is just a number. I don't like celebrating my birthday anymore because I don't want to be any older. I want to be like Peter Pan and the Lost Boys. I want to be young forever. Speaking of Peter, this is going to Peter. No lie. Peter. Can't see it up there, but yeah. Do you have starter jackets? No, I don't have starter jackets. Back there on the wall, you guys can see this is a new pickup of mine, Tim Duncan champion jersey. So that is something that's like a collection, I guess, of mine. If I find champion jerseys in the wild, I keep them. First, you always are first. I found a new with tag Skims today for $4. So I only found Skims one time. If you guys don't know what Skims, it's Kim Kardashian's line, and it's blacked out. So the tag is black, and it's like embossed black. So it's really hard to tell what the actual tag says, but it says Skims. The only reason I know that is because I was doing a live one time, and the whole live yelled at me because I passed a Skims up. And by the time I got back to the cart, they put it out on the shelves. So it took me like an hour to find it. That's the only reason why I know Skims. But congratulations, $4 is cheap. $4 hairs. What's up, Gabriel? You see my marine layer out in your neck of the woods? Do you see any marine layer out? Yes. So I buy marine layer often. I have a picture of one I bought the other day. It's red. But yeah, I buy them. Actually, to tell you the truth, let's see. Oh, those are polos. So right here, here's a new with tags marine layer. So new with tags marine layer right here. I love marine layer, guys. I didn't sell this one. Actually, I did sell it, but the person hasn't paid yet. But marine layer is a really good brand to be on the lookout for. The tag will look like this. The tag will look like that. Marine layer. Actually, it's not the best look, but marine layer. They have lots of different looks. But marine layer is a really good brand to be on the lookout for. These are AG jeans, or these are actually chinos. So they're like, they look like jeans, but they're chinos. They're like stretchy. I'll tell you more about these in a second. I bought that shirt for myself the other day. Yes, so that came from TJ Maxx when they had their big sale. I bought all of them that they had because I know those so well. I sold one already. I sold another one that I'm waiting for payment. But with AG jeans, K-Way, actually, I saw his live the other day. He sold a protege. He sold them, so they sell. I don't personally pick up protege anymore because they kind of sit for me compared to the others. This is the Everett. The other day we went over, and right there's the name. They'll say right there, this is the Everett. I sold a Graduate the other day. So the Everett, the Graduate, the Ives, and another one. I buy 4, not the protege. I don't buy protege anymore because they sit for me. The Everett, the Graduate, the Ives, and another one. Dang it. Why am I pulling a blank? But that sold for $19.99. So this was $4.99 and a $19.99. Not a great one. Replying to Tina Black. Can you send some pictures of your jacket? Oh, okay. Got you. You guys are talking to each other. I got you. Yellow tag. Yeah, so they had a big yellow tag event at the end of the season at Marshall's and TJ Maxx. Like yellow tag is like the deep discount. So if you go to clearance right now, they'll have all the red clearance tags. They'll go in twice a year and mark everything with the yellow tags. And it's like half off, the half off, the half off. Off the half off. That's what it's like. So again, that sold for $19.99. Next item, you guys are going to be so mad at me. So mad at me. What's the longest an item has sat for me? Cloudy, when I first started, oh, I made so many mistakes. When I first started, for the whole, I mean, I would buy J. Crew shorts just because I thought J. Crew was worth a lot of money, and I would just see one brand that someone sold, and I would go buy whatever I found in that brand and realize that not everything in that brand sells well. So there's a lot of things I sat on for a while, and I just had to lower the price, lower the price, lower the price. So, but nowadays, if I list something, I like it to sell within 6 months. Besides suits and blazers, those can take longer. But I would say like a 90-day sell-through rate is kind of what I'm looking for. List something, have it sell within 90 days. Hey, thanks, Gladys, especially since I'm a seasonal seller. So here is Good American. So Good America. Yeah, American. Good American. These are brand new with tags. The problem with these, the reason why I didn't list them, I told you guys would be mad at me, is because I sold them for $32.88 new with tags. But the problem is they're a small size, 226. These are itty bitty. These are like teenage girl size. So like middle school. So there's the bigger the better. 26 is a very hard sell. You mad at me? Did I do the wrong thing? I don't know. Very good tips. Thank you. You're welcome. Marshalls. Yeah, Marshalls is like TJ Maxx. They're all here in Indiana. I've seen them really all up and down from Florida all the way. I don't know if they have them out west, but anyways, that is going out padded flat rate. So Good America is Kardashian's brand too, is it? Good American's Kardashian. Oh, actually it's Khloe Kardashian, I think. I think I remember someone saying that. Barry, thanks for the rose earlier, by the way. But yes, Khloe Kardashian, Good America. I think it's Khloe. Yeah, Khloe. I can never find 27, 28. Yeah, those small sizes I think are there because they just don't sell very well. There's not a lot of people that wear that size. So that's why. We have more. This is just what we've done so far. So again, thermal printer, super easy, ink free. I love it. I like it a lot. I like it a lot. My favorite pair of jeans. You guys know my favorite pair of jeans to sell? Anybody? Anybody? You know my favorite. I love learning from your mistakes. Thank you. You know what? That is why I am here. Learn from my mistakes, because when I first was learning, there was no one going live being able to go interact like this or even watching content. It was like, this is a good brand to pick up. And you go and pick it up. And it's like, dang it, not the shorts, just the shirts. Oh, screw it up. That's what it was like when I started out. So, yep, BKE. You guys know me. BKE. I'm telling you, I didn't even have time to put these away. I brought them downstairs, and I didn't even have time to put these away. Jake, these are bootleg. It doesn't matter what they are. As long as they're BKE men's for buried, you definitely know, no joke, you have to check the crotch. I've always said crotch check, but now Barry says gusset. So got to check the crotch, and also check these right here. A lot of times, these right here at the pockets will pull down and it'll rip a hole. So always be careful with the BKE jeans, but they sell for me really quick. Let's see. They sold for $26.38. So auto posture sale, probably had them listed for $28.99 or $27.99, something like that. Padded flat rate because I sell them jeans. But yeah, I love BKE. Yep, Chris, you got it. Yep. BKE is my favorite pair of jeans to sell. And people always ask me, what do you like to sell? I'm just going to tell you my favorite stuff to sell that I can find often and sell quick. BKE jeans, my favorite pair of jeans. Under Armour shorts are my favorite pair of shorts. They sell quick, and I can find them often. So that's what I like. I also love Polo Ralph Lauren shirts. Those are quick sellers too. And I can find those often. Like, obviously, I'd rather sell Arc'teryx and like Dixon, but I rarely ever find those. Most I should pay for those. I pay $7.99. So I sell those anywhere between $27.99 and $32.99. $27.99 and $32.99. Obviously, Auto Posture sold those, so they're sold for $26.80 or whatever. But so it depends. What's your business model? I buy them for $8. I sell them for $28, $30. Buyer pays shipping. So it just depends your business model. I don't know if maybe I'd pay up to 10. Probably. I probably would. They sell pretty quick. Here's a Robbie G with the jacquard print. with the Schminger 4 print. What's up, Bearded? Guess what? Bearded, what? What? Bearded has something to say, guys. Bearded has something to say. Hey, if you guys haven't gone over to Bearded Thrifters, whatnot, and bookmarked it, guys, go over there and bookmark it. I told you, if we get 300 bookmarks, I will literally give away a box of women's clothing for free. I'm talking like Lululemon, Athleta, all of it. I will just send it to someone for free, a free giveaway, if we have 300 bookmarks. So Robbie G, XL, Jacquard print. I've had this thing for a while. I don't know why it wouldn't sell. Maybe my pictures were bad. I think that's why. And it sold for $31.34. Most I should be able to. Do taxes start at the end of the year for you, Parker? So I've actually, it's funny because people like all my videos and everywhere like, oh, wait till you pay taxes on eBay. I've been paying taxes on eBay. I see you guys are bookmarking my show too. You can use my link in my link tree if you want $15 off that show, by the way, Bearded Show. But I've had a 1099 on eBay since I can remember, probably 2010, probably right after the recession or whatever. I started buying and selling stuff a lot on eBay. So I've been paying taxes on eBay since 2010. So I have a CPA and I've had her for forever. So it's nothing new to me. But if you are new, this year they really got you, because if you make more than $60 or $600, you're going to have to pay on your taxes. It used to be anything over 20,000, so a lot of people got by. Now it's 600. It's a big difference. Uncle Sam wants a piece, right? Okay, here we go. Fastest selling sizes, bigger, Julie. Bigger the better. So if that Robert Graham was a 3XL, it would have sold for more money and faster. So our bigger size is really better for What's up, Desty? Desty, you're changing your name to Disney Desty with the piece. There wasn't a peace symbol. Disney Desty. You've got to change your name. But yes, bigger sizes sell better. Every garment for men's and women's, I would venture to say yes. The bigger the better. I mean, I'm thinking about outdoor hiking brands. Yep. Arc'teryx, the bigger the better. North Face, the bigger the better. Anything. Yeah. Roosevelt shirts, Howler shirts, Puma golf shirts, everything. The bigger the better. Yep. Bigger the better. What do you think of Rockaware? Rockaware has not hit it yet. Like South Pole jeans have finally started hitting. Rockaware has not. So I don't know. I bet if you go into eBay and look up Rockaware jeans or Rockaware whatever, hit sold listings used and do the tab at the top that says highest price to lowest, you can see the highest priced items and you can kind of look at what's selling from Rockaware. That's what I would do. Nice pickup on the chair. Thanks, Gladys. Is that chair not awesome? I think it's from 2000 or 1910 from Chicago, Maine, Chicago. What's up, Casey? My boy. What's up, Casey? I'm having a little bit of buyer's remorse on those pandas. I feel like I should give them away. Here we go. Found these a while ago. Again, I'm a seasonal seller, so these have been in a box for a very, very long time. These are actually True Religion. Lamb skin, lamb leather. I guess. I thought they were pleather, but they're not. They're lamb. Don't at me. I didn't kill it. But they sold for $56.99. $56.99, and these are going out in a padded flat rate envelope. How much is a CPA? Luckily, my CPA is actually free for me. But Carol Ann's a CPA. She's over on TikTok. You can follow her. I don't know. My CPA is free for me. It's a family friend. Those are amazing. I'm sorry I can't show you more of those. These are amazing. They are. When I saw those, I'm like, oh my gosh, those are leather, and they were. So word to the wise. If you ever find leather pants, I found some with Bearded the other day, actually. Bearded, you said guess what? And you left. But I found some with Bearded the other day, and any leather pants that you can get for like $5 or $10 that are genuine leather, and they have pockets so like they can be worn like motorcycle pants or whatever, they always sell well if they're leather, men's and women's, both. Leah, let's go into Leah. So again, padded flat rate. I love sending it. The buyer pays shipping. It's easy for me. I literally It's one. I have 3 ways I ship things. That's one of the 3. I just click on padded, and that's how it goes. So I'm hoping Mark Echo comes around again. Yeah, me too. I've I've been trying. Fubu hasn't been working. Kuji really hasn't been working. South Pole has been working. South Pole jeans have been working. But the weird thing is, you can go to Burlington and buy South Pole jeans that look very similar to the old ones for pretty cheap. So I don't know what's up with that. Sandy's pants from Grease movie. I know. Rest in peace. R.I.P. Sandy. Yep, I used to watch Grease all the time. Grease Lightning, Gladys. My parents are 78, so we watched a ton of Grease, tons of stuff like that. Do you need to get an LLC after earning a certain amount? No, so you would have to talk to your financial advisor, or your not financial advisor, your CPA, about if you want to make it an LLC or not. Sometimes it makes sense, sometimes it doesn't. No, you just didn't read my comment. Bearded, what did you say? Retired? Can you get him? Can you get him? Do you promote your listings? Is it worth it? I promote anything that is a flooded market item. So Under Armour, Nike, anything like that, I promote at 4%. Anything that's not a flooded market, I don't promote. And I don't promote things that sell quickly, like BKE. They sell quickly. I don't promote them. I have auto posture now, so I really don't promote near as much as I used to, because the auto posture, if someone looks and likes my item, or I guess watches my item, auto posture sends them a 5% off every time anybody watches any of my items. Or even if they scroll through it for like amount of like 15 or 20 seconds, they'll get an automatic offer for 5%. So that's kind of how I balance that promoted listing thing. Can't wait to see you both on Whatnot. It's going to be a show for sure. Oh, you have no idea, Blessed. It's going to be legit. He's not going to like the way I run it, because I'm going to be like, dude, let's go. Let's go. He's going to be like, no, I don't want to give that Patagonia away. I'm like, nope, sudden death, 20 seconds. Let's go. Bye. What's up? Retired and reselling is going to be there too, guys. Retired and reselling is going to be there too. It's a 3-way in a hotel. Jeez. In the background to some of your TikToks, a reel with paintings and stuff. Very cool. Thanks. Yeah. So that's I call it the turn of the century room. Actually, I just released a video today. I bought a chair that fits in there perfectly. So I'm kind of one of those people. I don't like forcing artwork. I don't like forcing things. I like them to come to me naturally. Sounds weird, but so I haven't bought a chair for that room. And that chair, I just happened to find at Goodwill. Just happened to fall in my lap. I actually happened to fall in its lap, I guess. And that's that. But I appreciate it. I have a bunch of South Pole to list, found at a garage sale. List them now because they're selling hot. I listed mine for $40. They sold like that. I think I undersold them. Do you have a daily or weekly goal when it comes to net profit? So good question, Carly. I don't. So my goal is actually something I can control. What I can control is how many things I list. So that kind of comes with like the personal training, PE mindset. I can't control how much weight I lose. I can't control how much money comes in. All I can control is how much I eat, how much I exercise. All I can control with reselling is how much I list and how often I list. With social media, how often I get up and talk to you guys, how often videos I can put out. So those are things I can control. So to answer your questions, what I would do is I try to list 70 to 100 things a week. That's what I can control. And then everything else follows. How many sales today, Casey? This is today and yesterday. We shipped out 19 today and yesterday. Yeah. So appreciate you guys coming in here. And I think promoting is worth it. So promoting at 4%, 5%, especially if you're new coming out, you want to get those sales going. You want to get feedback. You want to get feedback into your store. That way, or not in your store, to your eBay account, so people trust you. You're a trusted buyer, trusted seller, and people will buy from you. They're more likely to buy from someone with 500 positive feedback than someone with 5 positive feedback. Think about it yourself. That's how I would feel about it too. So that's how I feel. Love your content. Do you have a daily, weekly goal for net profit? Oh, I had the same question. So secondhand styles. They appreciate the content part. I actually have a video, guys. So it's actually working on it right now. I have a video that I'm putting out tonight, if it ever loads, and it's it's 86% done. It's a thrift haul. So it's literally an hour of me going through items, how much I paid, and how much I think I'll get out of them. An hour of it. Those were the videos that I used to binge watch. So I thought, you know what? I'll make one. It's very teacher-like. It's not very surf-like, but it's teacher-like. Would you ever get a warehouse and employ like El Ducho? Maybe. So I was almost getting an employee. I had a neighbor who is an art major, was going to IUPY, which is downtown Indy. She was either going to live at home or going to get an apartment downtown. I was hoping she was going to live at home. I was going to look to hire her because she has an artistic like mindset. I was going to have her do my pictures and my listings, but she moved downtown. So that didn't work out. So I sell on just eBay. So I only have one store and it's linked to my link tree and I'm fully transparent. So you're welcome to go over there, look at all my sold listings. Don't buy anything. Just go over there and you can see what I've sold and you can get an idea of what I sell. Is feedback just luck of the draw? Trust tree here. Have you ever asked someone to leave feedback? So Josh, I never have. At this point in my career, like my journey, I don't even pay attention to feedback unless it's a negative one. I actually there's a setting you can do if you're a seller where you leave automatic feedback. So I automatically leave feedback for people. As soon as they get the item, I leave feedback like this person paid on time, whatever. There's 3 things I put in there and that randomizes, sends them feedback. And by you giving them feedback, usually it makes them give you feedback too, or eBay reminds them to give you feedback. But I usually don't say, hey, can you leave me feedback? But if you're just starting out, that's not a bad idea to do. If you sold something to somebody, say, hey, I'm just starting out. Are you happy with your item? I'd appreciate if you left me some feedback. So that would be something good to do. Good point. Hi from Chattanooga. What's up, Chattanooga? Chattanooga choo-choo. May I know what platform you sell besides eBay? How many to post it together? So how to post it together. I only sell on eBay. But if you sell on eBay, Poshmark, Mercari, there are 2 platforms that most of the big resellers use. It's Vendoo and List Perfectly, and they cross-list. So you can have Poshmark, eBay, Mercari, Depop, and use one of those platforms, and it cross-lists to all of them. So you only have to list it once, put it into there, and it's like a spider web. It lists to all of them. So I have a vintage New York Mets. What's up, Tropical? I have a vintage New York Mets starter jersey, a large. Not sure if it's men's or boys large. Usually there'll be like a 16 or 18 if it's right under the large, 16 or 18. Try it on. Try it on. That's what I always do. I try it on. What's W Orvis? I have a sweater and a polo. Can't sell either for like 3 months now. Solid, no listings. So what's with Orvis? There are some Orvis now that they sell at Costco. So make sure it's not a Costco Orvis. Those Orvises they sell for like $16.99 brand new at Costco. So make sure it's not one of those Orvis shirts. But Orvis is hit and miss. It has to be like the video I'm about to put out. I bought a pair of corduroy Orvis. They have some leather on it. Anything Orvis that is substantial sells better. Sometimes they have wool blend shirts. Those sell better. But yeah, maybe look at your listing, go back and look up comps again and see what they're selling for again. But maybe it's also the time of year. If they've been sitting for 3 months and they're a winter item, that's very common. I have 2 tubs full of flannels right now that I barely ever pull anything from. Barely ever. When first starting, what I did not get good feedback was buy some supplies that needed good feedback. Yep, exactly, Critical. So what Critical is saying is if you are looking to get feedback, go to eBay. And what I would recommend, what's up, Kings? I would recommend buying some shipping supplies, cheap ones, through eBay shipping supplies, and they will automatically leave you positive feedback. So you can buy like something like these thank yous or something cheap like that, or poly mailers or anything, and eBay will automatically give you positive feedback. So that's a really good way. You could buy 10 cheap items and get 10 positive feedbacks like that. So that's a good thing to do. Jacket. Oh, it's a jacket. Okay. I just made top seller on eBay. Is that a good thing as far as viewing? Yeah. So a top rated seller is good because people will see that. It basically says that you ship on time, that your return's good, you're honest, your products are what they say they are, all the good things. You're top rated. There's top rated, there's top rated plus, but that has to do with like what you ship and how quickly you ship and stuff like that. But there's top rated, there's above standard, there's standard, and then I think there's below. I think I've never been down that far, so I don't know. Is there a way to tell Costco Orvis? I know a couple of them just by memory, by going to Costco, but I bet you could Google it. I bet you could even go on eBay and look at Costco Orvis, maybe. So that's what I'm thinking. That is what I'm thinking as far as that goes. But yeah, that's all she wrote for tonight, guys. So we shipped out 19 items. I appreciate you guys coming in. Let's go over and send some surfboards. Again, two things. Go bookmark Bearded Thrifter Show Friday night on Whatnot, 8 p.m. And also, right now, let's go over to K-Way Shop Thursday. We are going to be live at 9 p.m. on Facebook and YouTube. K-Way, this guy right here packing this big old box. This big old guy right here packing this big box. Go over there, send him some surfboards. I appreciate all the love. Love you guys too. I'll see you in the next one. Bye, guys.